name is Noel McLean. I am the CEO and founder of Hills and Valleys Enterprise. I am also the CEO and founder of Hills Media Management. I would like to take the opportunity to give thanks to those who are viewing this. I would also like to take the opportunity to give thanks to potential sponsors, donors, non-governmental organizations, and various ministries that have taken interest in my initiative. What I am doing is continuing the legacy that was started in 2013. In 2013, the Christmas period of 2013, 13 students took on the challenge of completing the event management course offered by the University of the West Indies Open Campus, Montego Bay. As part of our criteria, we were requested, or it was mandatory, that we host an event. Now, fortunately, we were given the opportunity to host an event and donate the proceeds from this event in a charitable manner. The charity of choice was Jamaica Fire Brigade. In 2014, we hosted this event and we donated to the Jamaica Fire Brigade that they might purchase what was called a CPR mannequin that would have been used to train their firefighters and EMT specialists in CPR to save lives. This year, in 2015, I have taken on the challenge to continue this legacy and to continue this legacy in the same footing as we started. This year I have identified the Jamaica Defense Force as a worthy recipient to our donation. This year our donation comes in the form of an unmanned aerial vehicle, otherwise called drones. Drones, we believe, can benefit the JDF in allowing them to explore more services or more sectors that can better equip them or better allow them to serve the country. You might be curious, how can the JDF soldiers, the Jamaica Defense soldiers, utilize an unmanned aerial vehicle? We have identified 3 areas in which they can utilize this vehicle. They are in disaster preparation and response. It is also the scouting or discovery of new farmlands, and also for security purposes. A bit of a background with the JDF. In Jamaica, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, otherwise known as the police, are first response. Second to the police are armed response, which is owned by the private sector. And thirdly, there's the JDF. Now the JDF is a very unique force in Jamaica. The JDF are charged with the responsibility of providing for themselves. The JDF soldiers not only serve and protect our country, but they also sustain themselves through means of farming and construction and water harvesting for themselves. This is a challenge. This is a challenge in a third world country, that the people or the soldiers who lay their lives on the line to serve and protect us have to do so much for themselves. It is a good thing because it teaches them integrity and honor and discipline. However, we believe that it is time for the JDF to make more of a contribution that can reward them financially and in integrity. We believe that in continuing this legacy that is best of the West, we can host an event and from which proceedings can be donated charitably to the JDF. We have decided that this device will be valuable to them, and we would like to award them with this device that they might be the forerunners of a research and development team that will demonstrate to the country the usefulness of this device. The JDF proved to us more and more that sustainable livelihood is applicable and can be applicable to a wider population and not just the JDF. How does the JDF prove to us that sustainable livelihood is applicable? Well, the JDF not only serve and protect our country, but they also conduct farming projects, construction projects for themselves. We would like them to record or to document 1 year of their work and to demonstrate to us Jamaicans how it is that they are able to survive using their knowledge, their resourcefulness. Jamaica, we are facing challenging times. Each hand help one. We're facing cultural challenges, social challenges, economic challenges, and security challenges. We have realized that they are deserving of assistance. Through this donation, we hope that the JDF will be able to teach us and to protect us more and be rewarded for it. The event that we are proposing to host is called Best of the West, and it is themed Fight for Life. It is themed Fight for Life because, as I mentioned before, Jamaica is facing cultural challenges and social challenges. We have realized that to alleviate these challenges, we need to engage in activities that brings us together. One of the activities, or the main activity, that we have sought to be beneficial is to engage in the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing is on the rise in Jamaica. It is gaining exposure. It is allowing persons to express themselves or to relieve themselves of aggression or to participate in competitiveness. Not only that, the JDF is the home to the best boxing gym in Jamaica. Through our research, we have found that the JDF truly value the sport of boxing. Last year, in 2014, Ray and Nephew hosted a season of boxing called The Contender, which was a spark of interest, a spark of insight. It created life in a dead country. There were young and old people cheering, supporting, spectating. However, these persons, these organizations were based on the eastern side of the island, and it was not feasible for Western supporters to travel to the eastern side of the island to view these matches. Therefore, Best of the West 2015 have decided to host a season of boxing matches that we can generate revenue and offer our donation to the JDF. We are calling on your support. This is the first in a series of videos that I will release detailing my intention and the intention of my organization, that I may humbly serve my country. I'm calling on your assistance as a sponsor, as a donor, from non-governmental organizations, charity-based organizations, limited liability organizations, and the private sector, various ministries of state, to lend an ear or a hand to my agenda. I am Noel McLean, and I will give you another one.